So when I read this article, I couldn't not cover it. This came out a few days ago over on IGN. It was written by Wesley Yinpool. All hail Joel. So I kind of knew this anyway, and it's one of the reasons I was attracted to the game, but essentially Helldivers 2 has its own version of a D&D dungeon master. Joel. This is one of the devs over at Arrowhead whose sole job it is to mess with players, dictate how the Galactic War is going, maybe reinforce the players, maybe reinforce the bots or the bugs, and just kind of play with things, mess around with stuff and cause a bit of chaos. This guy has my dream job. This would be absolutely amazing. I'm assuming it's Joel that we have to thank for everybody having incendiary mines, which was just chaos. It was Joel we probably had to thank for losing the creek. So I thought this was definitely worth taking a look at, definitely worth covering, because I just think it's fantastic. It's so good. All hail Joel, the Helldivers 2 developer steering the Galactic War like a D&D dungeon master. Timing couldn't be better. Just days after the Helldivers 2 community mourned the loss of a fan favorite map, Malevolent Creek, which, you know, I lost some good friends at the creek. I was there. It has emerged. There is a single developer at Arrowhead pulling the strings of the Galactic War like a D&D dungeon master. In an interview with PC Gamer, Arrowhead CEO Joanne pulled back the curtain ever so slightly on Helldivers 2 hugely popular meta-narrative that sees the forces of Super Earth, the players, battle against the alien bugs and the bots for control of the galaxy, revealing a developer called Joel is steering the ship from behind the scenes. I don't know why, I just really like this. I can see them all sat at the studio just being like, what do we do now? How can we possibly mess with these people? Oh my god. We actually have a person, Joel, with the job title Game Master. We have a lot of systems built into the game where the Game Master has a lot of control over the player experience. It's something that we're continuously evolving based on what's happening in game. And as part of the roadmap, there are things that we want to keep secret because we want to surprise and delight. A couple of screenshots from Helldivers 2. I love this game. I honestly am having such a blast with this game at the moment. Ever since launch, Helldivers 2 players have wondered to what extent community actions direct the liberation of the galaxy. While players can see the status of planets and even sectors change as they play, and can even see their tiny positive contribution when they complete operations, what's clear now is Joel is the brains behind the ongoing campaign, and even steps in to change things when they're going in an unexpected direction. There have been sudden moments where maybe one planet was too easy or one was too hard, and Joel had to get up in the middle of the night to give the automatons a bit of reinforcement so the players don't take the planet too quickly. The Helldivers 2 community has reacted to this revelation in typical fashion by memeing the hell out of it, and coming so soon after the shock fall of the creek, Joel is now in the firing line. Players have wondered why the planet dubbed Space Vietnam by the community was miraculously made available to play again after it became inaccessible, falling to the automatons. Perhaps that was another middle of the night alarm for poor Joel. Got a couple of tweets. I lost 30,000 troopers in Malevolent Creek, and the Game Master just effing watched. Joel, when he sees Helldivers reach 99.97% conquer status on the creek. Helldivers 2 Galactic War is a single ongoing meta-narrative fans have had fun role-playing with since the game's explosive launch. Currently, there are no meaningful rewards directly tied to the liberation of sectors. All players get 12,500 requisition if 8 defense campaigns are won against the automatons, but that's not much of an incentive, so that was one of the major orders, that's passed now. So it's all just been a bit of fun, which to me is where the game shines. This game doesn't need any overarching story, it's just fun, it's just good. I can't describe it. Everything explodes, there's bugs, there's bots, it's just a great time. But what happens if Super Earth loses the current major order, which expires today, which has already expired by the time I'm making this video? Will the creek and other planets in the sector go dark? Will Super Earth issue a retreat order? Will the automatons inch closer to Super Earth, opening up new sectors to play? Finding out is all part of the fun. In a tweet, Pilstead followed up to explain a bit more about Joel's role, which revolved around deciding which major orders take place, what daily is active, and where the enemies attack. The war fought and liberation of planets, that's all you. We can also reinforce planets if needed and give temporary equipment to the entire community, which we have seen. We've seen incendiary mines go to everybody, and also the EMP orbital. which was less fun than the mines, but probably slightly more player friendly. Now, Arrowhead appears to have sorted out Helldivers 2 server issues. It has time to return to its original post-launch plan. So hopefully we'll get an idea of what to expect in terms of new content soon. So I love this so much. I've been having a brilliant time with this game. I'm really enjoying it at the moment. We know there's all sorts of stuff on the horizon. There's new stratagems, there's mechs coming, there's buggies coming, there's all sorts. And it's kind of fun to know that there's somebody pulling the strings. So it'll never go too much one way or the other. I actually saw a really cool article on Reddit the other day where people are talking about what if we can kind of get the bugs and the bots to filter a specific way and get them to meet at the top and see what happens when we get them to clash, or if they can clash. That'd be really interesting. We also know we're getting another faction. This is something I don't know much about, but apparently there's another faction in the first Helldivers game that we're expecting to also see join the fray. Really excited for this. I'm excited to see where this game is going, and if you'd like to see more Helldivers 2 content on the channel, let me know. I'm really enjoying the game, and it's something I wouldn't mind talking more about. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future uploads. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do that over on Patreon, or you can become a channel member. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.